So I've recently, been taking kind of a different turn in my personal life. And you might have seen, like I started this Successrifice platform. And probably a lot of people are like, what's this all about? And there's a lot of questions, or it seems like my content goes from some motivational stuff sometimes to some business stuff that's focused on Electrum. And that's just me trying to sort out, my approach for the future. But basically, when I turned 50, I really started thinking about things quite a bit differently. And even before that, my father passed away a couple years ago. And when my father passed away, it really put a different perspective on life for me and really made me stop to focus on what I wanted out of my life in the future, because I lost both of my parents at pretty early ages. My mom died when she was 47. I was 25 at the time. And then, like I said, my father died, a couple of years ago. But as I've reflected on my parents' lives and, kind of what I would consider, differences in the way that they live their life versus the way I really want to live my life in the future. It just brought a lot of clarity to my perspective and my thoughts on things. So, most of you here in social media relate me heavily to the tattoo world, heavily to the Electrum brand, which I am still very, very much focused on and very much a part of. I mean, it's a huge part of my identity today, obviously. But, I've kind of come to the conclusion that at 50 years old, the first 50 years of my life have been basically devoted to lots of other people, raising kids, working jobs for other people, trying to just survive in the rat race, friendships that are no longer present in my life for the most part, partnerships that are no longer here, and it's just been a lot of heavy burdens on my life over the past 50 years. But now my kids are all grown. They're out of the house. My business is more stable. I've hired people to come in and do jobs that, I've had to do for myself over the past 13 years. So it's allowing me to focus more on projects that I want to personally be involved in, like my Business of Tattooing podcast, the Successrifice platform, which is going to start taking on more identity here soon. One thing that I struggled with my dad's passing was trying to get him to tell me his life story. He never really wanted to talk about his life story. And so when he passed, there's a lot of question marks still, right, around the life that he lived when he was younger, and just questions that I had about the kind of person that he was. And I still don't know that. He took all that to the grave with him. And so I don't want to follow in those footsteps. I want to be able to lay my story out for my children, for my grandchildren, for anybody in the future when I'm no longer here that wants to know who I was and the things I did in my life. I want to lay that all out and make that, available for years and years to come. So that's kind of where Successrifice is headed. I thought about writing books for a long time. I'm going to write books. I'm actually in the process of writing 2 books right now. I've been writing them for a couple of years. But I want to be able to turn my attention more to focusing on making those things across the finish line, getting those projects completed, focusing more on the podcast and talking to other people in the industry about the future of the industry and just where things are going, and focusing on continued improvement in product development and quality of manufacturing in the tattoo space. Those are the things I'm passionate about and what gives me energy every single day. So the last 50 years, like I said, have been devoted to basically lots of other people and energy that has taken the focus away from me personally and my own personal development. So I've decided that the next 50 years of my life, and yes, I'm planning to be 100. I'm planning to live a long, healthy, vibrant life. I want to go see the world and travel and see everything and meet new people and experience new things. And so that's what the next 50 years of my life are going to be focused on. Building my personal brands, writing my books, telling my story, getting myself mentally strong, physically strong, and just filling my life with love and decreasing the negativity, the gossip, the problems of the world. They just don't have space in my box anymore. So I'm unpacking all of that negative energy and letting it go. And so I know that a lot of you follow me and you follow my adventures, and there's a lot more to come. And I'm grateful for your input. And I hope that if I'm saying something that it resonates with you and helps you, because that's the ultimate soul filling thing for me, is knowing that I can help other people. That's more important than money or any other thing in my life. So it's not the objective of all of this, but if it's a residual outcome, then that's great. It's perfect. So I just wanted to hop on here, kind of let you know, why you're seeing some, wavering in my posts, but I guess that's kind of always been the case. But there will be more heavy focus on projects that I'm personally interested in. So thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing to my platforms, Instagram, YouTubes, all the good stuff. Thank you if you're a supporter of Electrum, tattoo artists that buy supplies from us. We are one of the few remaining artist-owned companies, and I still take a lot of freaking pride in that. We are vanishing quickly in this marketplace today. So many artists are just buying stuff off of Amazon and going for the cheapest stuff they can find. And, quality doesn't seem to be as much of a priority to some people these days. So really just trying to figure out ways to navigate this new marketplace and keep quality products in the hands of artists that do care about them. So I really, truly appreciate you. And I hope you'll stick around for a while, because it's going to be a fun ride.